Para empezar, es ridículo incluso que me detuvieran.
Hola, Nick.
Ya, pero ¿por qué no has ido hoy al juicio?
Hola, Milo.
Qué casualidad verte aquí.
Sí. Qué casualidad.
Milo is he was a cop. He's a bounty hunter. He's Nicole's ex-husband, and he is, I would say, when we meet him, kind of down and out, and a little worse for wear. He was a cop, and he kind of took, the divorce was sort of hard on him, so he, he basically got demoted to being a bounty hunter, and you know, he's not doing too great at the moment we meet him.
Nicole, reporter, very tough, very stubborn. Comes from a fascinating family. You know, her mother's almost like a drag queen, if that's possible. So she's had a very colorful upbringing, and you know, to get ahead, she's had to be very tough. She makes me crazy, and you know, headstrong, but she's fun and she's sexy. And at the end of the day, she's just a little girl. You know, needs security, needs a big hug and some love.
¿Eres un cazarrecompensas?
Sí, y por más que me duela decir esto, tengo que llevarte a la cárcel.
Jerry is, well, one of the, first of all, easiest people to get along with. He's unbelievably personable, relatable, accessible. He's extremely handsome, very sexy, very kind, sensitive. What else? Funny. And he's just compassionate. He's a good guy. He's just an all-about guy.
We were fast friends, you know, immediately hit it off. She's cool, she's down to earth, she has no attitude. She's very appreciative of all the people around her and her crew. And I love to see that in a person. She has a great friends, fascinating friends from every facet of life. And I wish everybody had a chance to spend a little bit of time with her, you know, because she's just very charming and smart and sharp.
¡No! Tiene que ser una broma, no puedes ir en serio.
Voy muy en serio.
Speeding tickets, couple. I haven't had my godfather was Telly Savalas, so if you met the right cop, you could get out of a ticket. But I have not been in jail, nor had been a warrant out for my arrest, thank God, not yet.
A lot. I was a law student as well, so actually I studied law for 5 years and trained as a lawyer for 2 years. And yet while I was training, I spent time in America, took a year out, and I was always getting into trouble with the police, just for stupid stuff, you know, for partying too much. One time I was running down the street towards a car to pretend to jump on it, and it was a police car. So that got me in trouble. I was always getting in trouble, and but it was never malicious. It was just, you know, growing pains. Then a couple of years ago, I had a bit of a problem with paparazzi who was chasing me and going through red lights, and I gave him a piece of my mind. Oh.
Pues es una pena.
Por favor.
¿Recuerdas que estuvimos enamorados?
Sí.
Pues por eso sé cuando lloras de verdad y cuando finges. ¡Adiós!
I agree with you. Golden Globes does. They have a comedy, musical comedy category. I don't know why the Oscars don't. I think they should. I think it would be actually kind of an entertaining part of the Oscars if they put it, because I don't know why it's so underestimated. Comedies, I think of, you know.
I don't know if they're underappreciated, because comedies often do very well at the box office, and at the end of the day, you know, that's very important, is to do well at the box office. But they don't win awards, and normally the reviews are terrible, which is fine. But I think that generally, because it is a different style of acting, that they don't deserve awards. However, every now and again, you get an incredible comedy with an incredible performance, and I think that does deserve, you know, like When Harry Met Sally or something, you know, like those rare gems. I don't think we'll be winning any Oscars, but it's a fun movie.
Esfuerzo.
No sigue un todoterreno negro. Puede que quieran matarme.
Aquí la única persona que quiere matarte soy yo.
Annie Hall is one of my favorites. Young Frankenstein.
I don't know. There's been so many great comedies. I think, you know what it might be? Midnight Run with Robert De Niro. That movie, and I find it hard to watch movies twice, but I've seen Midnight Run like 8 times, which for me is huge, and I could watch it again and again.
Es un placer, senador.
Pues yo soy exmodelo.
¿En serio? ¿Y cuánto hace de eso?
I loved playing Rachel. I think Rachel was one of those, you know, she was fun. She was fun. She was really just one of those, one of my favorite moments was when she was giving birth, I would have to say.
¿Intentas seducirme?
¿Qué? Sí.
¿Qué es lo que encuentras más sexy de mí? Seguro que mi arma.
Eres un...
Exposados. Creo que debería cachearte.
¿Tengo pinta de llevar escondida un arma entre los pechos?
¿Qué haces ahí dentro?